Good morning, y'all. My name is Sylvia, and this is my Austin, Texas garden. It is June 14th at 8 in the morning, and it is already 77 degrees. It is getting hot here. This is gonna be a tour of my garden, and I hope y'all enjoy. Thanks for joining. So here we have some Zixmania. It's 3 plants in here, and they are pretty big. Here I have a Texas sage that has a few buds coming along. Everything in the ground was put in no earlier than last year. This is my second summer gardening. Here is some verbena that I put in the ground last year, and it was one little plant, and this is what we've got now. Here is my Esperanza. It's beautiful. And I added some cardboard and a bunch of logs on some of these to keep the Bermuda grass from growing up to it. This Bermuda grass, I can't get rid of it. Here is my Pride of Barbados. This is one that I got from one of my neighbors. And then here is my plumbago, another one that I put cardboard and some logs. And then here is the Austin Pretty Limits oleander. Almost everything that is in the ground is native, but I couldn't pass this one up. It was on sale. Okay, so over here, now this entire area is mostly native. Here I have some rock rose. 2 different kinds of rock roses. I didn't realize how big they got when I put that second one in, so it's kind of been taken over by the pink flushes of rock rose here. Some verbena. Here I have a black-footed daisy that's not doing so great. I don't know, I think I might have moved it too late. This is some fall aster with a lipstick sage right in the back there. And then another fall aster. And then I have all of the blazing stars that have bloomed already, but I don't want to get rid of them. They're so cute. Here's another fall aster, and then some blanket flowers here that I grew from seed. This is a V-balm, and behind that is a mealy blue sage. And then right over there I have some water with stones and some sand for the pollinators. I usually have to fill that once a day, and I fill it with my rain barrel water. It dries up. Here are some pentas that I bought just to fill in some white. Give me some white color here. Here's another lipstick sage. I think this is a Furman's sage. here it is a Tulsi basil that was taking up too much space in my flower bed, in my raised garden bed. So I moved it in here and it's doing great. Got some rosemary. I have right here, this one here is the, it is the Gomphrena, and I think it's the Strawberry Fields. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Some Strawberry Fields. Looks like upside down strawberries. And then right here, I have a Fireworks Gomphrena. I have another blanket flower. This black-footed daisy was put in last year, so it's doing beautiful. Right back here is a Mexican bush sage. So this one is gonna get pretty big, and I can't wait to see how it goes. I have my nopal, my cactus. And then here is a lavender that made it through winter. I didn't cover it or anything, and it made it just great. This here is anise that I grew from seed. All of that. This is another Gomphrena Fireworks. This one, Gomphrena Fireworks, is one that came back from last year. Here is a sage that was in a pot for years, and I went ahead and put it in the ground. I'm not sure what kind, but it's doing pretty good. Here's another black-footed daisy, and then here is a cholla. Actually, no, it's not a cholla. I'm not sure what it is. This was saved by excuse me. This was saved by one of my friends, and she gave it to me. Here is another lipstick sage, and right in here is a 4-nerve daisy, or 4-nerve daisies. See how they do. And just because it's getting overcrowded by the rock rose, I put this pot here with a nopal to give it more light and see what happens. Here in this corner by the door, I have all of the potted cacti that were intermingled with all of my natives, but as they've grown, I've kind of removed them, so that's why I have not put these in the ground. And they're not going to be in the ground. I don't want to take the chance of them freezing with our few cold snaps we get in the winters. So this here is a jasmine star that I can't put in the ground now. It's too late. So I'm just going to stick it in this pot with the container and just see what happens. This is a potato vine that came out on its own. I guess I didn't take all the sweet potatoes out, so here we are. We're gonna have more sweet potatoes this year. Here is a lemon tree, more cacti. That's the crown of thorns, a knockout rose, and then back there I have the purple heart with another lemon tree. Here I have some echinacea from our wonderful HEB. Back there is Mystic Spires. black-footed daisy. Here I have some portulaca. And then here I have a goldenrod. I'm so excited to see how this comes along. I actually got two. It's one of our keystone plants here in Austin, Texas, in our area. Here is some more blazing stars. Right there is my roselle hibiscus. I grew that from seed, and I love hibiscus tea. Grew up drinking it. Right there is a coral honeysuckle. Another mystic spires. Here is I got several different lavenders and just see how they do. So that is a lavender province. Here is a trailing lantana. This is the other sage, which I forget which one it is. It is the Goodwin. So I think I bought two that are supposed to do really well here in Austin, Texas. Tolerate our Texas heat. Right there is an aloe. We have another lemon tree. And right there is a Rio Samba rose, which is a orangish white blooms. I need to deadhead those. Here's another bundle of blazing stars. Some more echinacea. And this is, again, the HB, the panorama rose. Here is mystic spires. And then our jasmine star that has been in that pot for about 5 years. More echinacea. This here is wild bergamot that I grew from seed. Another wild bergamot and another bunch of blazing stars and another lemon tree. And then right here are all of our rose bushes. And then here in my raised beds, which includes some vegetables and lots of flowers, I have multiple varieties of marigolds that I started from seed. I think these are the Naughty Marietta, some alyssum that is still going. I think this is Thai basil. I know this is Thai basil. This here is, I think this is a lemon marigold, or lemon drop, sorry. And this is lemon basil. Right here, I have a eggplant, and it is the Rosita eggplant that I grew from seed. This is the Rosa Bianca eggplant that I also grew from seed. Almost everything in here is grown from seed. These are double raspberry zinnias from, I forget who I got them from. This here is asters that I grew from seed. I'm not sure what this is. I put this in the ground. This was a winter sown. I put it in the ground in March, and it's just been growing, but I don't know what it is. We'll be surprised together. This here is coral bells. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coral bells. Grew from seed. This is a creeping phlox from HEB. This is sweet Genovese basil. I think this is a morning glory. I didn't put it in there. You know how that morning glory goes. And then here is, still going, is the King Henry viola. More zinnias, the double raspberry. This is our opal basil. And right here is emerald towers. So this one should not bolt. It's never supposed to bolt, so we'll see what happens. If it doesn't bolt, I'll be growing them from seed next year. Here is another marigold that I grew from seed. It's beautiful. Another one. This one's tiny because it doesn't get as much sun as this one right here. But look at that. And then here on the trellis is the hyacinth bean that is just growing away. And then over on this one, the only thing in here that is, well, I mean, you can pretty much eat everything here. Here is I thought it was a tithonia when I put it in here, but nope. It is a eggplant. Surprise. And then here is 3 giant marigolds. Right down here, I have the black-eyed Susan vine with its cute little flowers. And there's 2, so they'll eventually make it up this trellis here. So here I have, I think this is bachelor buttons. I'm not sure what's down there. Here is some okra from seed. Again, most of the stuff here is grown from seed. This Gomphrena Fireworks is from seed. And then these lovely little swan daisies. There we go. I have some forget-me-nots in here. And then here's more swan daisies that look just beautiful with everything in here. And this one right here is another Gomphrena. It's either the ping pong or the purple buddy. I'm not sure. I grew these from a self-seeder a few years ago, and it just looks beautiful. Here is some petunias. Oh my gosh, look at this. What is this? Oh wow, that is so pretty. I think this is, I don't know, is this a zinnia that I grew from seed? I come out here and I start seeing stuff that I don't remember I put in here. But look at that, it's so beautiful. And it's so little cute. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's hawk. Okay, y'all. So hawk went for my head like 2 weeks ago and it just did it again. Sorry. Oh my gosh, it scared me. Here we have, okay. That scared me, y'all. I'm sorry. Here is some more basil. Where is the basil? Let's see. I don't know what kind of basil this is. Marigolds, Tulsi. All this. This is a Sweet William. More marigolds, some thyme. No, that's not thyme. What is this? This is, oh, oregano. So the Greek oregano, and I think this other one is Italian oregano. Yep, Italian. See how it does. More gumfrinas, marigolds, and this here is either, I'm not sure what this is. It is some kind of bean that I put in the, I didn't even realize I put in the ground last year and it just grew. Here is a cherry tomato that's not doing so great. I think it's just doesn't get enough sun. All right, well, now that that hawk has scared the heck out of me, I am going to finish up with this beautiful mammoth rose. And the bird is up there somewhere. Y'all have a great summer. It's already super hot here in Austin, and we'll see how it goes. Happy gardening.